Okay, another video of Coir mat, and this is how we're going to fit the Coir matting for the main entrance of the door. This is really solid natural product, so it's quite hard to cut, and make sure you always cut it from the back. If the area is nice and square and the edge of the Coir mat is nice and square, so you can butt one edge, as you can see in the video here. So you just butt it along one straight edge. It's quite heavy, so in most places we don't actually adhere this to the subfloor. But if it's a small one and if it creates any trip hazard, you could always use some sort of adhesive. So mark it with a pencil. Just remember, this is not very easy to cut, so make sure you mark it and cut it once and then twice, and the third time you'll get it right. So as you can see, I'm sliding one or two sections, and that will give me an area where I can mark it with pencil. This is the only way that you could fit Coir doormat. It's a natural product, really solid. So that's my mark, and then you just fold it back and put a straight edge. You can see my pencil mark there, and you cut through it, and then you just drop it in, and that would be fitted nicely. But I would advise, if you're first time and you're doing it for your own house, make sure you mark it 10 mil extra, cut it, drop it in. If it's extra, then you just cut another 10 mil off, and that's it. But if you slide one area, as you can see where I have done one cut and then one cut at the back, then you can see where you should mark, and then you can cut it, and that will fit nicely, as you can see here. So when I drop it, there's no need to cut it again. In some places, if the skirting is not straight, you might have to cut it again, but there you go. And the door frame area, which is the difficult part, and you have to cut 3-4 places. So this is how we cut, nice and easy. From the back, you mark it and cut it once, twice, and that will drop nicely in its position. So top tip is cut it twice, 3 times to get it right into the frame. Job done. So client required a little bit of adhesive because it's a high traffic area, so we're just gonna use F3 just a few areas around the edges and a couple of spots in the center, so we're not going to adhere it fully. If you wish, you could adhere fully yours, but here it doesn't require it, and it's done. So simple as that. Remember the tips: cut it from the back, mark it, and it's a very thick natural product. So it's all done. Thank you very much for watching. Share and subscribe the channel. Bespoke Flooring Solutions, operating from London. Thank you.